Afya kwa mataifa ya ukanda wa Afrika Mashariki linaendelea kwa siku ya pili hii leo jijini Mombasa, ambapo Rais Mstaafu Uhuru Kenyatta pamoja na maafisa wakuu serikalini wameelezea umuhimu wa kuweka mikakati ya kuboresha afya nchini. Hebu sasa tusikize walichokisema muda mchache uliopita.
Its role is anchored on the theme of securing health and prosperity, one community at a time. And this theme has been broken down into 3 sub-themes to guide conversations each day. Day 1, we talked about the whole of community approach, which emphasized the collaboration efforts required for health security involving all sectors of the community. And in day 2 today, we are talking about building resilient health systems. Centers, the day will be around improving health systems, a vital area for achieving effective health security. And again, we hope to talk about UHC during this time. And in day 3, we'll talk about building sustainable preparedness, that is emphasized in importance of long-term preparedness strategies for future health security and challenges. So the key highlights following yesterday's discussions. Yesterday we set the tone for the summit, outlining objectives and stressing the significance of advancing regional health security. There was a leadership commitment to advancing health security in the region and discussions on regional health security priorities, and we reflected on lessons learned during COVID-19, what went well, what went less well, among other outbreaks, and emphasized on building resilient communities during this. There were also discussions on the role of private sector, discussions on the role of the National Public Health Institute, which is critical for better pandemic preparedness and sustainability. Again, discussions on
Waziri Deborah Baraza, Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Health, Kenya, heads of delegation here, the CDC Deputy Director, the WHO Country Director, Amit, and my good friend Emmanuel, and all attendees. Good morning. Let me begin by saying that I'm happy to be together with you today. I do not intend to take up much of your time. It's not my business to take up your time. You are the guys who are planning for the future. We have done our part. So ninimalize niende nikafanya yangu ya nyumbani na nyinyi muendelee. But let me begin by appreciating through you, Dr. Davis, the University of Nebraska and your entire team for inviting us to come and join you and to give some of our perspectives that could hopefully give our continent the ability to take charge of its health sector in collaboration with other international organizations, but more importantly with our own organizations such as Africa CDC, as is represented here. And I'd like just to go back a little bit and recall the year 2020, which was the beginning of a very difficult time for us as a country, for the world, but also for me individually. When our world basically came to a standstill, taking everybody by complete surprise and forcing nations to begin to ask themselves when this pandemic would actually arrive at our respective doorsteps. As president at the time, and in consultation with my cabinet, We found it prudent, well before the disease.
Na taarifa hiyo mtazamaji, tunazidi kuifuatilia, tutakuwa tukikuletea kwa njia ya kina kwenye taarifa zetu zifuatazo. Kwingineko mtazamaji, mashirika ya kijamii